Victor Angula spent 12 years in jail, accused of child rape, a crime he says he didn't commit. He also remained resolute in his pursuit of justice, and despite various appeals, he did the time and then wrote a book that helped him overcome the many ways in which justice failed him. Here's his story.
I was showing that I was becoming someone. I started a newspaper, a community newspaper called Katutura Times. And then some people became jealous of me. So they made a case. They opened a case against me. They said I raped a kid, a 7-year-old child. So I was arrested. This is just something that came out of jealousy. So I was arrested. Eventually I was tried in the High Court before Justice Pierre Tiek. I was convicted. I was sentenced, sent to prison for 13 years. Then I was in prison for about 11 years. And then eventually I was released in the year 2010. So after I was released, I went back to the community. I started to rebuild my life, started doing this and that. It took me quite a while for me to get back on my feet. And then when I got back on my feet, I decided to write my story. So this is my story. So I decided to name this book Kangaroo Justice because the trial was not fair. Because had the trial been fair, I wouldn't have gone to prison. The evidence which was there in that court showed clearly that I was not guilty, but the judge decided to send me to prison for reasons only known by himself. I was given an opportunity to apply for a legal aid lawyer. And then I applied when I was in custody. And the reason why I applied is because I wanted to get a bail, to be released on bail. I spent 1 year and 1 month in custody. I didn't get bail. The lawyer never came to me. At the end, when I went for trial, I decided I'm going to fight the case myself. I'm not going to use the lawyer anymore. Since when I applied for him, he didn't come. So I decided I'm going to fight the case. Since I believed I was not guilty, the case was simple. I thought the case was simple. I thought I was going to win it because there was no evidence even showing that I committed a crime. But unfortunately, the way it went is not how I thought it was going to go. This book is a painful story. It's my story. I told it the way I wanted to tell it. I want the people to read it and make a judgment for themselves. But I know this is the kind of story that the Namibian justice system doesn't want the people to hear about it. The judges, the magistrates, the lawyers, the prosecutors, they don't want the people to hear about this story. I think telling my story is enough. I don't think anybody owes me anything other than me telling my story, clearing my name. If anybody believes that I deserve anything, it's up to them. But I believe by telling my story, I feel quite happy. But my honest opinion, as I've written the book, like I've given the title like Kangaroo Justice. Kangaroo Justice means something is wrong with the justice system of Namibia. It can only be fixed if people are coming out. Because I know I'm not the only one who went through this type of injustice. There are many other people who went through it. But after the people were released, they just went home and kept quiet. But I decided I'm not going to keep quiet. I came out with a powerful book, and this book is going to tell the system that they must fix themselves. If they don't fix themselves, then more people are going to come out, and then things will get even worse. This book is already available here in Windhoek. I have some distribution points. The distribution all over the country will start now. One copy is 270.
If you want an autographed copy of Victor Angula's book, Kangaroo Justice, narrating his ordeal under Namibia's justice system after he was accused of child rape and spent more than a decade in jail, follow us on social media with the hashtag Kangaroo Justice.